It's crazy to think of where streaming is now versus where it was when I started 7 years ago. Because back in 2017, if you averaged 20,000 viewers, you were the biggest streamer in the world. Full stop. Number one. And now, if you average 20,000 viewers, you're not even the biggest member of FaZe Clan. The game has changed. And one of the people who has been part of this changing game has been Sketch, a.k.a. Kylie Cox, the man behind the character. If you don't know Sketch, you probably don't watch sports because he's all over the sports world. Everyone's doing his signature "What's up, brother?" pose and catchphrase, and it's even been on like Sports Center.
What's up, brothers? Special teams, special plays, special players. Christina Alexander, Randy Scott.
I mean, for context, that's like if fucking James Corden started hitting the Luddy. Oh man, I would kill myself if I saw that. But you get the idea. You get the, this guy's world famous, man. This guy's worldwide. He announced the draft pick for the Houston Texans.
Punt team, get ready.
Dude, that's crazy.
That reference I just made about a Brit saying punter.
That's crazy. That is crazy levels of fame. And last night, it was revealed that before being a Twitch streamer, like a sports streamer doing Madden, Sketch was doing gay OnlyFans content. It had come out that was what he had done before. And as you can imagine, right? By the way, I'm not gonna show any of it. Obviously, I don't think he came here for that, but just obviously not showing any of it. Okay. But that's what he used to do. And this is confirmed. We'll go a little bit later into how it's been confirmed. And when this came out, this was tough on Sketch. All right? Because I think he basically got outed against his will, you know, not only for being gay, but for having done sexual content. And as a man whose balls are out there on the internet, that made me uncomfortable. And so this is like another world, right? For a guy who's, I think, trying to move past that part of his life. Anyway, FaZe Banks, one of the OGs of FaZe Clan, tweeted out, "Not everything needs to be broadcast and farmed, but since y'all want to jump to crazy assumptions, because last night, this, you know, obviously fucking Twitter ran away with this shit, and Twitter can be fucking evil." He said, "All the FaZe boys were with him. Sketch was my homie yesterday. He's my homie today. He'll be my homie tomorrow." And shared a message with text, a Sketch that said, "You awake? Hey, man, I'm sorry I didn't mean to involve you." And he said, "What do you mean you're our boy? You didn't have to leave. You didn't involve us in anything. Are you good?" And he said, "I'm over by the airport. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry." And then he said, "Come back. You're good, man. The boys pulled up on me and woke me up. They wanted to make sure you're good. Please come back. We're all here. You're the homie." And he said, "I'll come now. I just needed someone to talk to." And then he went back, thankfully, but this is him leaving. And dude, he left with like his shit. Like he left behind like his fucking, you know, shoes, his glasses, but also like his Rolex. Like that is like things that people with suicidal tendencies do. That's like a sign of that. And that's another thing we'll get into in a moment. But first, we should probably address how this got out there, right? It might have been inevitable. You know, shit on the internet does not die easily. But it initially leaked from this YouTube video. I think there's like a few random comments on Instagrams, whatever, but those are very small. This is the video that kind of like confirmed it. It's a 17.5-minute long video, and this video fucking pisses me off. It pisses me off for a few reasons. One, it's just poorly written. Literally 8 minutes of it is trying to connect how Sketch, having done OnlyFans work, is similar to actors who did sex work throughout history and the philosophy of it. But it pisses me off more because he says this.
"I sat on this story for a couple of weeks.
I sat on this story.
Unsure if I really needed to create it and share it with the world. However, I did go to school for journalism. In NJ school, they taught us if a story meets the standards of timeliness, proximity, interest, controversy, sensationalism, prominence, and novelty, according to Shoemaker et al. 1987, it is newsworthy and it needs to be shared with the public."
And this is just fucking annoying, right? As a guy who went to journalism school too, this is like delusions of grandeur. What you did is you just clickbaited one of the most famous people on the internet with a story that would get clicks. That is it. You are the Daily Mail of journalism. You are not a fucking Pulitzer winner. You are not, you know, a bastion of journalism. And we know that because one of the pillars of journalism is minimize harm. You guys know that. I've said that many times on here. Minimize harm. That is a big one. So when looking through the content of this OnlyFans, and Jamie Marr is the pseudonym that Sketch used at that time to do that content, he discovered this.
On Twitter. Now, when you follow the link to Twitter, fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to slice this, the account has been scrubbed from the internet. In fact, most things associated with Jamie Marr have been scrubbed for the internet, or at least attempted to have been scrubbed from the internet. Still, things remain. Things like a video in 2022.
So realized that a lot of the content was scrubbed, and then still found whatever scraps were remaining to then, leak and show all this information. And one of the fucking keys, right? If you ever write a story on anything, is you want to get the side of the person you're talking about. Reach out to the person affected. And if you did and they didn't answer, put that in the story. None of that was fucking there. None of that was there because no due diligence. It's not fucking journalism. It's just a clickbait YouTube video for views. And what really, really was the kicker for me is there's this comment that said, bro, low-key ended this guy's career and justified it with some 1987 Word doc. And then he hearted it and wrote, GOAT comment in reply. Like he's proud of the fact that he ended this guy's career. Why the fuck would it end someone's career? Because he's gay? Because he did consensual porn with another dude? Like what is the problem? Like it can maybe be embarrassing because people might fucking roast him for it. Yeah, but it wouldn't end someone's career. He's not fucking Dr. Disrespect. He did nothing wrong at all. Anyway, the voice that matters a lot more in the situation is the voice of Kylie Cox, the voice of Sketch, who went live earlier today to talk about this. And this is how he opened the stream.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
And then continues on.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
Basically, he was cracking jokes for a lot of it. But, then he also took time to be serious and said that, yeah, this actually did happen. It was actually me.
All the time. But weight off my shoulders, to be honest. You have some stuff in the closet, no pun intended there. But
and you can imagine, man, what it must be like knowing that the internet is the internet, knowing how fucking mega famous he is, and the fear of this, coming out and it all crashing down. And crashing down because what, Like he has like some like gay porn history. Like why is that? Why should that make it all crash down? But there are very real people, and I don't just mean like randoms on Twitter. Like there are fucking streamers who are saying like they won't allow their family members to watch Sketch now because of shit like this. Because it's going to make 11-year-olds gay or some shit. Like that, the real streamers are saying shit like this, And it's not like just one person. There are multiple streamers who have been just negative voices over the past 24 hours. And I think, it can be easy to spiral. And in that negativity, Sketch got to a point where, I think he seriously contemplated suicide. And he talks about it a bit here.
yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I was going and doing all this different stuff. I was going in about. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it though. Like, my original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never gonna come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me. I don't know what I was gonna do, but.
So I'm glad that Sketch had the support group he had. I'm glad that when I go on the internet now, it is an outpouring of support for him. Drowning out any fucking negativity that might have been. And I'm not even gonna like fucking showcase any of the negativity. I'm not gonna like show any of the clips here. Cause again, it's like putting a megaphone to a mouse's voice. because it is dwarfed out by the level of support that I have seen. And the only other thing I'll add is, you know, some people took that line of him saying I've changed now to mean like, you know, like some, like, you know, prayed the gay away or something. Like, I think there's been some people who drew that conclusion. The way I interpreted it is like that part of his past, which was dark. He said he was dealing with addiction at a time that led him to doing like porn content, which is not something that I think maybe he likes or is proud of now. That, simply put. And he ends his video saying this.
Pretty cool, though. I don't know. Hey. I'd rather you know my flaws, though, so it makes it easier. I don't want to be the poster boy.
And I think that's fair. I don't think people should care or should be entitled to know what Sketch's like sexuality is. Because it's not the content. That's not what he's doing. He plays fucking Madden NFL and says sorry for cussing when he swears and then puts his finger up. That's what he does. So it doesn't matter if he's gay, if he's bi, if he's pan, if he's fucking straight going through a phase, whatever it is, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter. And people prying, I think, are being weird, you know? So I'm sure when he streams, people are going to crack jokes. When TTS is on, chat's going to go crazy. But hopefully it is at least in good fun, and the outpouring of support again dwarfs any negativity. And that's it. That's everything you have missed. That's what's up. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Have a good one. Shout out Sketchies to go. Peace.